What if the key to building a massive fortune wasn't in what you flaunt, but in what you hide? Imagine walking past a millionaire who blends into the crowd. No flashy cars, no designer suits, just quiet, unstoppable wealth. Sounds intriguing, right? Today, we're diving into the invisible habits of millionaires who quietly stack fortunes while the world looks the other way. Ready to uncover their secrets? Let's go. We live in a world where success is often measured by how loud you can be about it. Flashy cars, viral social media posts, and luxury vacations. But here's a secret. The richest people aren't the ones shouting the loudest. They're the ones you don't even notice. The millionaires we're about to talk about aren't on magazine covers or flaunting wealth on social media. They're the ones playing the long game, quietly, strategically, and intentionally. And they're building fortunes that most people will never see coming. This isn't about cutting coupons or skipping lattes. It's about the deeper psychological strategies, the invisible habits that allow the wealthy to thrive in silence. Habits that turn ordinary people into millionaires while keeping them under the radar. In this video, we'll peel back the curtain and reveal the mindset shifts, daily practices, and financial tactics that create lasting wealth without the noise. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more behind-the-scenes financial strategies the ultra-wealthy use. Let's get into it. Luck. It's you. And once you master your mindset, you unlock the blueprint for financial freedom. Let's face it. Most people are conditioned to think of wealth as something loud and visible. We equate success with luxury cars, high-end vacations, and social media bragging rights. But the millionaires who build quiet fortunes, they flip this narrative on its head. The foundation of their wealth isn't rooted in flashy investments or overnight successes. It's built on self-discipline, patience, and intentional decision-making. They understand that financial success is 80% psychology and 20% strategy. In other words, if you don't master your mindset, you'll never master your money. Here's the kicker. Quiet millionaires are masters at delayed gratification. They avoid the dopamine rush of instant rewards and instead focus on compounding returns, whether it's in their investments, businesses, or even personal growth. It's like the difference between eating candy now or planting a tree that will bear fruit for decades. Consider Ann Scheiber, a retired IRS auditor who, despite facing discrimination and limited opportunities in her career, quietly turned a $5,000 investment into over $22 million. How? By living modestly and consistently investing in blue-chip stocks over several decades. She never sought recognition or flaunted her wealth, only revealed after her passing when she donated her fortune to educational causes. Her story is a testament to the power of patience, smart investing, and quiet wealth building. But here's the real twist. These millionaires aren't depriving themselves. They're just playing a longer, smarter game. They focus on assets over liabilities, growth over gratification, and legacy over lifestyle. So, if you're stuck in a cycle of paycheck-to-paycheck living or constantly chasing the next big thing, it might be time to turn inward. Because the first invisible habit of building a quiet fortune is mastering the one thing you can truly control, your mindset. Wealth isn't about what you earn. It's about what you keep and how you grow it. And if that means driving an old car while your investments soar, that's not sacrifice. That's strategy. All right, let's switch gears and talk about how savvy millionaires master their mindset and dismantle the myth of self-sabotage, because understanding this could be the key to unlocking your own wealth journey. Let's dive in. What if I told you that self-sabotage doesn't actually exist? That every so-called bad financial decision you've ever made was, in your mind, the right decision at the time? Here's the hard truth. There's no such thing as self-sabotage. It's not that people intentionally derail their success. It's that their actions align with deeply ingrained beliefs, often formed without them even realizing it. Quiet millionaires know this. They understand that wealth isn't just about numbers. It's about psychology. Every financial choice is tied to mindset, habits, and often subconscious programming. And here's the kicker. Until you identify and rewrite those beliefs, you'll keep making the same mistakes. Ever wonder why lottery winners often go broke within 5 years? It's because they didn't adjust their mindset to match their new reality. Without a wealth-building mentality, even millions can slip through your fingers. Quiet millionaires avoid this pitfall by focusing on what I call the wealth identity shift. They don't just make more money, they change how they see themselves in relation to money. They shift from seeing wealth as luck or chance to viewing it as the byproduct of strategic, intentional action. Take Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She wasn't born into wealth. In fact, she sold fax machines door to door before launching her billion-dollar brand. But her mindset? Laser-focused on long-term success. She saw rejection as redirection and setbacks as setups for bigger wins. Wealth isn't an accident. It's a reflection of your identity and habits. The key to quiet wealth building is identifying those hidden money blocks. Do you secretly believe that being rich makes you greedy, or that you're bad with money? These narratives drive your financial decisions until you rewrite them. Here's a quick exercise. First, write down your earliest memory about money. Next, what belief did that moment create? Finally, how is that belief showing up in your life today? Most people don't realize they're running on outdated financial scripts, but once you see the pattern, you can break it. Quiet millionaires do this constantly. They reflect, adjust, and align their mindset with their wealth goals. It's why they don't fall into get-rich-quick traps or flashy spending sprees. They've trained their minds to focus on the long game. So, ask yourself, what belief about money is holding you back? Identify it, challenge it, replace it, because the secret isn't in working harder or getting luckier, it's in thinking differently. The moment you stop seeing yourself as a self-saboteur and start recognizing your patterns, you take control. And that's the first real step to building a quiet fortune. All right, let's move on and talk about how quiet millionaires master emotional intelligence. Because wealth isn't just about numbers. It's about managing emotions in high-stakes situations. Quiet millionaires don't just manage their money, they manage their emotions. Emotional intelligence, EQ, plays a massive role in building and sustaining wealth. Why? Because money decisions are rarely purely logical. Emotions like fear, greed, and impatience often hijack smart strategies. Think about it. How many people panic sell when markets dip or impulsively splurge after a stressful week? High EQ investors don't fall into these traps. Instead, they recognize emotional triggers and develop self-discipline to respond rationally, not reactively. One of the most significant habits they practice is emotional detachment. They understand that markets fluctuate, businesses face setbacks, and not every investment will be a home run. But rather than make decisions fueled by panic or excitement, they zoom out and focus on the bigger picture. Another key? Mindful decision-making. Millionaires with high EQ take the time to reflect on major financial choices. They don't rush. They evaluate risks, consider long-term impacts, and consult trusted advisors when needed. Here's something often overlooked. EQ also helps in negotiations and partnerships. The ability to read a room, understand motivations, and remain calm under pressure gives them the upper hand in high-stakes deals. Building emotional intelligence isn't just about staying calm. It's about using emotions strategically to make smarter financial moves. Practice it, and you'll find yourself making fewer costly mistakes and more decisions that build lasting wealth. Moving forward, let's dive into the importance of releasing past financial baggage and how quiet millionaires use it to build a future-focused mindset. Ready? Let's go! The past holds power, if you let it. For many people, their relationship with money is shaped by old narratives, past failures, and inherited beliefs. Quiet millionaires, however, understand the necessity of releasing the past to build future wealth. Many grew up in modest households or faced early financial failures. But instead of letting those experiences define them, they used them as fuel. They learned the lessons, let go of the emotional baggage, and moved forward. One key strategy? reframing failures. Instead of seeing mistakes as setbacks, quiet millionaires view them as data, valuable insights into what works and what doesn't. Every failed investment, every missed opportunity becomes a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Another powerful habit is financial forgiveness, both self-forgiveness and forgiving others. Holding on to resentment over past money mistakes or financial betrayals drains energy and focus. Quiet millionaires let go of these emotional weights, freeing themselves to make clearer, wiser decisions. And here's a big one: detaching from outdated money beliefs. Many people unknowingly carry limiting beliefs passed down through generations. Ideas like, money is the root of all evil, or rich people are greedy. Quiet millionaires actively challenge these narratives, replacing them with empowering beliefs that support growth. By releasing the past, they create mental and emotional space for wealth to flow in. They no longer operate from a place of fear or scarcity, but from abundance and strategy. The takeaway? If you're holding on to financial regrets, past mistakes, or limiting beliefs, let them go. Your financial future isn't built on what you've done, it's built on what you do next. Up next, let's dive into the hidden power of cultivating patience in wealth building. Patience isn't just a virtue, it's a financial superpower. Quiet millionaires understand that real wealth isn't built overnight. It's crafted over years, sometimes decades of disciplined action, strategic investing, and resisting the siren call of instant gratification. Consider the stock market. While it's tempting to jump in and out based on daily trends, quiet millionaires think long-term. They adopt a buy-and-hold strategy, letting compound interest do the heavy lifting. This patience allows their investments to weather market volatility and emerge stronger over time. But it's not just about stocks. In real estate, business ventures, and even personal development, the principle remains: those who wait, win. Patience allows for deeper research, better timing, and less emotional decision-making, key ingredients for lasting success. Yet, cultivating patience isn't always easy in a world of instant rewards. Quiet millionaires train themselves through small, consistent habits, delaying minor gratifications to strengthen the muscle for larger, long-term gains. They understand that a calm, measured approach often outpaces the frantic hustle. Patience also fosters resilience. When setbacks occur, and they inevitably do, quiet millionaires view them as temporary obstacles rather than catastrophic failures. This mindset shift turns market dips, business slowdowns, or financial hiccups into learning moments, not panic triggers. The key takeaway? Patience isn't passive. It's an active strategy, one that separates fleeting success from enduring wealth. Embrace the long game, and your future self will thank you. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want more topics like this, comment the word "more" so I know. Moving forward, let's talk about how quiet millionaires master the art of calculated risk-taking. Because wealth isn't about avoiding risks, it's about managing them wisely. Contrary to popular belief, quiet millionaires aren't risk-averse. They're risk-conscious. They understand that building wealth requires taking chances, but those risks are never reckless. Instead, they are calculated, informed, and strategically executed. One hallmark of a calculated risk-taker is extensive research. Before investing in a startup, purchasing real estate, or entering a new market, quiet millionaires dive deep. They analyze trends, consult experts, and weigh potential outcomes. This thorough preparation minimizes surprises and maximizes potential returns. Another strategy they employ is the asymmetric risk-reward approach, where the potential upside far outweighs the downside. Think of it as betting $1 to potentially win $10, while knowing that even if you lose, it won't significantly hurt your portfolio. But calculated risk-taking isn't just about financial decisions. It's woven into career moves, networking opportunities, and even lifestyle choices. Many quiet millionaires credit their success to pivotal moments when they took a leap, leaving a stable job for entrepreneurship, investing in an emerging market, or backing an unconventional idea. However, what sets them apart is their contingency planning. Every risk they take is backed by a plan B, and sometimes C and D. This mindset reduces fear, encourages bold moves, and provides a safety net if things don't go as planned. Interestingly, quiet millionaires also know when not to take risks. Patience and restraint play significant roles in their strategy. If an opportunity doesn't align with their long-term vision or feels driven by hype rather than value, they walk away, no matter how tempting it seems. The lesson? Risk is inevitable in wealth building, but when approached strategically, it becomes a tool for growth rather than a gamble. All right, let's talk about how to move from self-sabotage to self-mastery. The harsh truth? Most people aren't losing the wealth game because of bad markets or poor luck. They're losing it because of self-sabotage. Quiet millionaires know this, and that's why they focus on mastering themselves before mastering their money. Self-sabotage often creeps in through limiting beliefs. I'm not good with money, or wealth is for lucky people. These internal scripts drive behaviors like overspending, procrastination, or making emotional investment decisions. Quiet millionaires identify and dismantle these beliefs early on. The key? Self-awareness. They consistently audit their habits, thoughts, and triggers. When they notice patterns of impulsiveness or fear-driven decisions, they pause and reframe their mindset. It's about replacing destructive behaviors with intentional, wealth-building ones. One powerful tool they use is the 5-second rule. When faced with an impulsive decision, they count down from 5, giving their rational brain time to step in before acting emotionally. But self-mastery isn't just about stopping bad habits. It's about building systems that prevent them. Quiet millionaires automate savings, set strict investment rules, and surround themselves with mentors who hold them accountable. The shift from self-sabotage to self-mastery doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of constant self-reflection, discipline, and intentional growth. But once mastered, it becomes the ultimate wealth-building strategy, because when you control your impulses, you control your financial future. As Abraham Lincoln said, discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. So there you have it, the hidden blueprint behind the invisible habits of millionaires that build quiet fortunes. It's not about flashy cars, viral success stories, or overnight riches. It's about quiet, consistent habits that stack up over time. And here's the best part, you don't need millions to start adopting these habits today. If you found this video valuable, I highly recommend watching my next video, which is the perfect complement to this one. Don't hesitate to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments section. Next episode, we're diving deep into how ordinary people built extraordinary wealth. Quietly, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until then, build smart, build quiet, and let your fortune speak for itself.